el espagueti, pero de Chile.
¿Spaghetti de Chile?
Ajá.
¿En serio? ¿Hecho de Chile?
Sí.
Ay, ok. Soy gringo, ¿sabes? Me mato, sí. No soy fuerte como mexicano. No sé. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Whoa, look at that bite, guys. Wow. Dear God, that is good. Ooh, definitely gonna need a little bit of agüita after this one. Sí, muy inteligente porque me encanta Coca-Cola. Pero algo otro. If you like leftover eggs that have been sitting out for a while, this is your dish. But other than that, I don't think so. Hola, mis amigos. What's one of the most difficult things about traveling? No, it's not logistics, it's not figuring out where to stay, what to do, but it's actually figuring out what to eat. So, today we're going to take the guesswork out of that by asking local people here what their favorite things are to eat. Who knows Mexican food better than local Mexicans? So vamos, amigos. So a while ago, a very intelligent man came up to me. I wish I'd filmed it. But he told me that one of the most Mexican things you can drink over here is this right here, Coca-Cola. Which is actually true because Coca-Cola in Mexico is made out of cane sugar, whereas Coca-Cola in the rest of the world is made out of sugar or I think high fructose corn syrup or something like that. So let's go crack this open and get a real taste of Mexican culture. Viva Mexico. Now vamos, let's go talk to some strangers and let's see what they have to recommend for me to eat. So I've kind of just been wandering around looking for the perfect person to talk to. To be honest, it's actually pretty hard to just approach random people, especially when you don't speak the language. Or in general, I guess in public, right? To go up to them, hey, what's your favorite food to eat? So yeah, I'm just kind of strolling around until I find the perfect person. But you know what? In reality, there is no perfect person. So you just got to pull the trigger. So let's see if we can do that. Amigo, una pregunta para ti. Si hay una persona aquí, nuevo en México, ¿qué es la mejor cosa de comida para probar? ¿Cuál es tu favorito?
Aquí en San Juan hay muchas cosas para probar.
Pero si hay una, like a specific, una comida específica. ¿Cuál es tu favorito? Si tú eres en la calle, tienes hambre, ¿y qué comes?
Una quesabirria.
¿Quesabirria? ¿Eso qué es?
Es una quesadilla y
¿Sí?
le echan birria nomás, así llena.
Birria es como carne, ¿no?
Carne de chivo.
Ok. Ah, aquí.
En San Juan de Dios sí venden.
San Juan de Dios, ok.
Sí.
Este lado. Ok, yo voy a probar.
Derecho.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Juan.
Juan. Ah, San Juan, Juan. Ok. Makes sense now. Tienes razón. Ok. Muchas gracias. Chao.
Sale.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go find a quesabirria. Let's see, I've never heard of this thing, but it sounds like the combination of a quesadilla, which is of course a tortilla mixed with some cheese, and birria, which is some type of a meat, I believe. Oh, Juan, what have you done to me, my friend? I don't know where to find a quesabirria around here. There's nothing around here. No signs of food, no nothing. He said to go to San Juan de Dios, but I've already filmed a video there, and it's quite a bit of a stroll, so I don't really want to go all the way down there. Well, this is not really street food, but it does say birria up there. So let's go ask over here if they have the famous quesabirria, or not so famous, I guess. Amigo, hola. ¿Tienes quesabirria?
Sí, claro.
¿Sí? ¿Y cuánto es uno? Solo quiero probar.
En 35 cada una.
Sí, ok, uno, por favor. Sí. ¿Puedo ver cómo cocinar? Sí, está bien. Aquí. Okay, sí. Right now I'm in the kitchen of this random restaurant. This is the power, honestly. Magical things happen when you ask, you know. Never, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd find myself in the back kitchen of a restaurant watching my food being made. But here we are. Hola. ¿Eso qué es? Birria. ¿Eso es queso?
Sí.
Ah, sí, con tortilla. ¿Y eso es típico en Guadalajara o en todo México o qué?
El platillo es originario de aquí de Jalisco y pues se ha convertido en un platillo típico de todo México.
Sí.
Ahora sí que en todo México encuentras birrias, nada más que son distintas. Aquí regularmente manejamos lo que viene siendo chivo, res y cerdo. El chivo es la tradición.
¿Chivo es qué?
Chivo.
Chivo, ¿eso qué es? ¿Animal?
Como cordero.
Cordero.
Cabra.
Ah, sí, cabra.
Ajá. Ya ahorita existen miles de birrias, ahora sí que hay de conejo.
¿De conejo? ¿En serio?
Pollo,
wow.
Sí, ahora sí que es el mismo consomé, la
sí.
misma salsita. Ya nada más lo que cambian es la proteína.
Cambiar la proteína.
Pero aquí ya tenemos lista la quesabirria.
Wow.
Va con su consomé y la quesabirria.
¿Y eso qué es? ¿Salsa de?
Consomé.
Consomé.
Ajá.
¿Eso qué es?
Es salsa de birria. Viene
Salsa de
siendo
birria.
la birria.
Okay.
Así es.
Wow. ¿Es picante o qué?
No, no es picante. No.
Okay, so this is our quesabirria over here. So again, it's got a little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese, and a tortilla. Pretty standard stuff, but let me give this a sniff here. It just smells like meat. And you've got some sort of a salsa over here. I forget what he said, but he said it wasn't spicy. So thank you, my friend, for not giving me a spicy sauce. And let's go give our quesabirria a shot over here. So first, we're gonna try it without the salsita, see how it is, and then we'll try it with the salsa. That is an explosion of cheese. There's a lot of cheese in there and a lot of meat. It's very good. Though I do gotta say, it's a little bit on the dry side, but I really think I'm supposed to be trying it with salsa. Honestly, it kind of looks more like a soup. So let me go ahead and try and drink this first. Ooh, that's hot. Not spicy hot. Just hot. It's actually very good. It's a little bit salty. It just tastes like a salty soup, which is red for some reason. Now, I don't know how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna get this sauce onto this birria, quesabirria, but let's do it animal style, and I'm gonna just dip it in and see what happens. Oh, look at that, guys. Does that not look magnificent? All right, get in my mouth. Now we're talking. Now we were talking. A little bit of juice was all she needed. That was all. Now I also have this assortment of salsas here. Honestly, this combination is so good that I don't really want to try these salsas. But I'm gonna try them for you guys, the things I do for this camera. Go ahead and get some of this yellow sauce. Now this is actually my first time that I've seen a yellow sauce over here. So I have no idea what this is made out of. But yellow is, you know, tread with caution. It's not danger. So let's give it a try. In the quesabirria. If I had my eyes closed and you'd fed me that, I would have thought you were giving me cheese, a quesadilla with a little bit of meat, mixed with some Frank's Red Hot. That's what this sauce tastes like. Although it's not red and it's not hot, but it's got that tanginess of Frank's Red Hot, or that wing sauce. I'm sure you guys know. So very good. This sauce, honestly, I'd rate it like almost a 9 out of 10. The only thing that would make it a 10 out of 10 would be if it was a little bit stronger. But 9 out of 10 for this sauce right over here. Now I've asked myself many times why I keep doing this to myself. But this sauce definitely has a lot of chile in it. But we're still gonna try it since it's over here on the table. They put it on the table, I try it. So let's go give it a shot. Add some of this onto here. Just a very little bit. I don't wanna die. I'm running out of Coke here, guys. My faith in Mexico has been restored. So despite all the chili seeds in there, this sauce was actually not spicy at all, which is a surprise, but it's a welcome surprise considering that I've been struggling over the last few vlogs. But honestly, guys, this sauce right over here that it comes with is actually so good that I don't really need to try any other sauce. You know, Frank's Red Hot, I can get it anywhere, right? Or this sauce, which is just a little bit salty, you can get it anywhere. But this birria sauce, oh my God, I'm gonna have to learn how to make this. This is incredible. Whoa, look at that bite, guys. Wow. Dear God, that is good. Tell you what, if I wasn't going around today and letting strangers decide what I eat, I would honestly order 3 or 4 more of these and fill me right up, because man, I'm in heaven. This is incredible. I'm gonna put down the camera, enjoy the rest of this quesabirria, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, now that we finished eating, let's get out of here. Gracias, amigo. Está increíble. Sí. 35, ¿sí?
Okay.
¿Y cuál es tu nombre?
Giovanni.
Giovanni Guzmán, mucho gusto.
Ok, un gusto.
¿Y el nombre de este restaurante?
Es Birrería Casa Copula.
Birria Casa Cocula. Sí, increíble.
Qué bueno
increíble.
que te gustó,
10 a
amigo.
10. Me encanta.
Gracias.
Sí. Ok,
¿Y qué
muchas
cosa
gracias.
va a salir?
Chao.
Sale.
So now that we finished our salsa birria, and unfortunately almost our Coke as well, I'm really feeling something to drink. So let's go ask someone what their favorite drink is here in Guadalajara, because there's actually quite a few interesting ones to try. Hola amigos. ¿Cuál es su favorito bebida aquí en Guadalajara?
Coca.
Coca-Cola. Ah, pero tengo. Sí, muy inteligente porque me encanta Coca-Cola. Pero algo otro. Sí hay.
Bebida, no sé a qué te refieres, refresco, cualquier agua, no sé.
Ah, sí. Ah, como agua fresca, ¿no?
Como como agua fresca.
Sí. ¿Cuál es tu favorito
Horchata.
sabor? ¿Horchata?
Horchata.
Ok, como normal, horchata.
Sí, horchata.
Ok, yo voy a probar.
Ok.
Ok, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
Yareli.
Yareli.
Ajá.
Usman, mucho gusto.
Mucho
¿Y tú?
gusto.
Marco, mucho gusto. Chao.
Bye.
Okay, so let's go find an agua fresca and horchata. So Juan, 10 out of 10, my friend. You did me right with that quesabirria. Now, let's go see if we can find an horchata. But what a smart girl, Yareli. Her first reaction was Coca-Cola, the intelligent people of Mexico. Amiga, ¿tienes horchata aquí?
Horchata,
Horchata.
horchata fresa y horchata de arroz.
Ah, ¿cuál es la típico?
Pues no sé.
¿Ah?
No sé decir.
No, ok. ¿Cuál es más rico? ¿Cuál es tu favorito?
El blanco.
El blanco, ok, vamos, uno blanco, por favor. Ahí es horchata. ¿Eso que el rojo? ¿Eso qué es? ¿Rojo?
Fresa.
Ah, sí, también tiene fresa. Ok, va. Ahí va.
¿Algo más?
Ah, es perfecto, gracias. Entonces los dos tienen fresa.
No, este no.
Eso no tiene.
No.
En serio, pero dice fresa, ¿no?
Ajá.
Pero no tiene fresa. ¿Cómo?
Es horchata rosa, pues.
Horchata rosa, pero no es fresa.
Pues no sé, pero algo así más o menos.
Ok, algo así más o menos. Okay. Interesante. Ok, pero eso tiene fresa, ¿sí?
Sí.
Un poquito fruta, sí, ¿por qué no? ¿Y cuánto es horchata? Esto.
30.
30, ok. Oh. There we go. Ah. Ay, no sé. No soy fuerte como mexicano. No sé. Oh, there we go. Ok. There we go.
Perdóname.
Okay. No, está bien, está bien. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Ana.
Ana, Usman, mucho gusto. Ok, muchas gracias.
A usted
Chao.
que le vaya.
Sí. So this is the horchata de arroz that actually contains fresa. So let's go give it a shot. Let's see how it is. So apparently it's made out of rice. Ooh. Now, I'm sure you guys can imagine what a drink made out of rice actually tastes like. Not the biggest fan of this horchata. Oh. You know what? I thought to be fair, let's go give it 2 tries over here. But I'd say this is a solid, maybe, I don't know, like a 6 out of 10. My first sip of this actually kind of made me want to kind of feel like throwing up a little bit. So let's, yeah. Hola. There we go, the friendly kids of Mexico. But yeah, this horchata, without fresa, but with fresa, I'm gonna give this a solid 6 out of 10. Not impressed here with this horchata. And I paid 30 pesos for this, which is, what, like $1.50 US, or I think just over $2 Canadian. So honestly not worth it. Well, let's cross before we get run over here. The power of the camera. Normally if you cross the street, you're actually very likely to get run over here because the drivers, you know, back in the US and Canada, pedestrians go first. But here drivers go first, cars go first. So you're actually pretty likely to get run over. But here I've got a camera filming, so it's all on video. And remember guys, the cameraman never dies. But yeah, I thought I'd give this a couple more sips here to see if it kind of grows on me. But it's just this, it's not that thick, but it's like a milky rice concoction with some strawberry seeds in it, which is not very good, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. Yeah, not rating this horchata right over here, I'll tell you that. But to be honest with you guys, I'm not big on wasting food, so I don't really want to just throw it out. So I'm gonna see if there's someone around here that I can give it to. I don't know if it's normal in Mexico, but I think in Colombia it's actually pretty okay to just give people drinks that you don't want. So, you know, as this is more to Mexican taste and not mine, let's go see if someone wants this. Amigo, ¿quieres esto? No sé, es horchata, no quiero. Es mi primera vez, no me gusta. Sí, gracias. Okay, well, better he enjoys it than I don't enjoy it or throw it out, so. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit snackish, so let's go find something else to eat over here. Hola, una pregunta para ti. Cuando eres niña, ¿cuál está tu favorito cosa para comer de México?
Los swinkles.
¿Los qué?
Swinkles.
¿Eso qué es?
Un dulce como ¿qué te puedo decir? Como el espagueti, pero de Chile.
Spaghetti de Chile.
Ajá.
¿En serio? ¿Hecho de Chile?
Sí.
Ay, ok. Soy gringo, ¿sabes? Me mato, sí. ¿Y dónde puedo encontrar esto?
En el Oxxo,
¿En
en tienditas.
Ah, sí, eso como es una, like, packet.
Rojo, es un paquetito rojo. Te lo venden ahí en
Ok.
cualquier tiendita.
¿Cómo se dice otra vez?
Swinkles.
Squinkles.
Ajá.
Squinkles.
Sí.
Ok, yo voy a probar.
Muy bien.
Sí. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Fátima.
Fatima, Usman, mucho gusto.
Muy bien.
Ok,
Mucho
yo voy a
gusto.
probar. Ok, thank you. Off we go to find spaghetti made out of chile. Oh, could she have told me a worse thing for me to try? I don't know. I don't think she could have tried if she knew what I was doing. Fatima, you're gonna be the death of me over here. You realize I'm a gringo. I can't be having so much chile. I escaped it with the quesabirria back there. There was no real chile back there. But I guess I'm not so lucky after all. I am in Mexico. So let's go give it a shot. So now I think she called it an squinkles or something like that. So I don't really know how to pronounce it. I don't really know what it looks like. She said it's in some sort of a package. So let's go try and find it. You guys don't know, Oxxos are basically the Mexican version of Circle K's, or just basically convenience stores where you can find all sorts of things, you know, some snacks, a little bit of water, some fruit, anything that you really kind of want. They've got everything. As they are convenience stores, at the end of the day, they're a little bit more expensive. But the best part is that you can pay with card. Because I'm so used to it, you know, back in Canada, back in the US, you know, I don't even carry any money on me whatsoever, any cash whatsoever. You just pay with everything by card, whether it's 10 cents or whether it's, you know, $100, you're paying by card. So the best part about the Oxxo is that they do take card. I can guard my dwindling cash reserves. Here we go, right over here. This is what an Oxxo looks like over here. Let's go find a squinkles, something. Oh, está cerrado. But if you're not, there's actually hundreds of Oxxos all over the place to take advantage of folks and price gouge them. So let's go see if we can find another one and get taken advantage of. Here we go, finally another Oxxo. Let's go find the snack, which I actually forgot the name now. Hola. Yo busco una snack. Es como chile, pero spaghetti. Su nombre es como es algo como así. Si sabes.
¿Maruchan, algo así?
No.
Pero es dulce.
Es de Chile. Es por niños, niñas, no sé. Una chica me dijo que es su favorito snack cuando estaba niña.
No sabría decirte, mira, porque están ahí, o sea, todo lo de chile y dulce está ahí.
Está aquí, ok.
Ajá.
Yo voy
Y
a...
lo que está aquí.
Ah, sí, ok. I'll look over there. Gracias. Actually, you know what? Power of the camera to the rescue. So I'm gonna go back to my footage and see what it was called. Ooh, it might have been this. Swinkles. I'm actually thinking it was this. Huh, it kind of does look like spaghetti. So you know what? Swinkles, that's what it's called. Yeah, I think it actually might have been this. So let's go try this out. Okay, so looking back through the footage, she did in fact say squinkles. Ah, see, it does say over here dulce enchilado. I don't know if you guys can see that, but enchilado just basically means that there's some chili in here. Although it also has a watermelon on it. I don't know, watermelon with chile. But then again, there's a mango con chile over here. So watermelon con chile, I don't think that's too odd. Creo que es esto. ¿Cómo se dice esto?
Squinkle.
Squinkle. Ah, sí, creo que es esto. 19. ¿Usted probaste esto antes?
Sí, está bueno, está
¿Sí?
muy saladito, muy enchilosito, está bueno.
¿Es de Chile? Sí.
No mucho, pero sí.
No mucho, pero sí. Ok. Es bueno, ¿cómo se dice? News. Bueno cosa por un gringo.
Sí.
Que no es muy chile. Sí. Muchas gracias.
Que te
Chao.
vaya bien, chao.
Sí. That is welcoming news. Fatima, you did not do me wrong over here. Actually, we don't know that yet. We haven't tried the squinkle. Oh wow, look at this. It's a wedding photo shoot going on over here. Beautiful location. ¿Es una boda o qué? You guys married?
Una sesión nada más. Boda no como
¿Eso qué es? Sesión de foto.
Ajá.
Ah, ok. Pero es su boda.
No,
No,
es nuestra boda.
solo foto.
Solo foto.
Ah, ¿en serio? Ok. Ah, you had me fooled. Ok. Ok, gracias. Okay. Guess it's not a wedding, actually. Wow, look at this. Another photo shoot going on over there. So that's definitely not a wedding, 100%. I'm not sure of many things, but I am sure of that. Here we go. The seat has my name all over it. All right, let's go try this. It's squinkles. So apparently it does have chili in it, but it's not that spicy. So let's give it a shot. Oh, look at this. Spaghetti-like. It really just is sort of a gummy, basically, with chile. Okay, my first swinkles. Oh, that's an odd taste. That is one odd taste. It kind of tastes like a tamarind. There's a bit of a sourness. Not that much chile, but more so sour. Basically a gummy coated in, I think, some sort of a salt. I believe it is. The chili does have an aftertaste. Do not be fooled, there is an aftertaste of chili over here. So overall, I'm gonna give these a swinkles, or swinkles for all the other gringos out there. I'm gonna give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good, just not for my taste palette. Definitely gonna need a little bit of agüita after this one. Oh, what a taste. Okay, so now that we've had something savory, a sour, almost spicy kind of a snack, and an absolutely disgusting drink, let's go find some dessert to eat. Amigas, una pregunta. ¿Cuál es su postre favorito mexicano?
La jericalla.
¿Eso qué es?
Jericalla.
Jericalla.
Es como una gelatina dulce de leche.
¿Sí? Okay.
Y encima tiene, de huevo. Y encima tiene como una capa de azúcar quemada con fuego.
Ok. Fuego con gelatina. Solo yo, de acuerdo. Ok. ¿Y puedo encontrar aquí? Si es posible.
¿Crees que hay unos postres? Quizás en los puestos que están ahorita puestos.
Ah, sí hay. Allá. Over there. Okay. Okay, I'll try over there. Okay, muchas gracias. Ciao. I already forgot the name of this postre that they said, but I'm gonna go and find it. Jericalla or something like that. So these are all empanadas over here. I don't know where I'm gonna find this jericalla over here. Empanada. Amigo, hay jericalla aquí. ¿Jericalla? Hay aquí.
Son estas.
¿Sí? Ah, ¿en serio esto?
Sí.
Ok. Una chiquito, por favor. ¿Y cuánto es? 35. Ok, perfecto. Now to be completely honest with you guys, if I saw this in a restaurant or anywhere else, if I was doing this challenge, I would not buy it. I would not try it. It just does not look appetizing to me whatsoever. It's a little bit burnt on the top. It's like flan. I'm not really a big fan of this kind of consistency, but let's go give it a try. Maybe it'll change my mind, who knows. So this is my first jericalla. Look at this. There's definitely some sort of an egg in there. It looks kind of like a custard. Let's give this a shot. Oh, that's an egg custard. I don't know, man. It's just the consistency of it. I don't know. Just the consistency of eating eggs out of a bowl on a street. I don't know. Not a big fan of it. Oh. In terms of the taste, it's not that bad. The sweetness of it, at least, is not that bad. But it's when the egg really hits. I don't know. And I don't know how long it's been sitting out there, and I don't know, just not a big fan of this jericalla. So if you like leftover eggs that have been sitting out for a while, this is your dessert. But other than that, there's not much happening with this here. So I'm gonna give this jericalla a solid, well, let's give it a 5 out of 10. The sweetness is pretty nice. It's a nice kind of sweet, but it's just the egg aftertaste and the texture of it. Ooh, I can do without. So overall, not a bad day. Pretty solid full day of eating. Obviously, it goes without saying that my favorite was the quesabirria, which was absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 experience right over there. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, like the video. And let me know in the comments below if there's any other Mexican food that you think I should try. So until next time, saludos amigos.